Hello, I think I might be live. Am I live? Okay, I don't know. I'll start talking now. Hello, it's Emily Yenner here with 1212 Bodyworks. Happy Tuesday. I'm here again for another Toesday tip. And today's topic is plantar fasciitis fixes. So, our we're going to talk a little bit today about some boring stuff for some of you, but I thought it would be fun to just share a little bit about what is the plantar fascia anyway. So we're going to break down the term plantar fasciitis. We're going to talk about some things that you can do to minimize your symptoms. But I also want to talk about a solution for actually getting to the root of the problem and really figuring out a long-term solution. So we're going to talk about that today. And then if you stay on for the whole video, it's not going to be super long, but I'm also going to be offering a giveaway this month. So every Tuesday in April, May, and June, we are going to I'm going to come on here and do another Toesday tip. So if you join me and if you comment on the video, you get one entry into the drawing. If you share the video with your friends or families, neighbors, friends, whoever, you'll get three entries into the drawing. And then if you go on my 1212 Bodyworks business page and like that, give it a thumbs up there, you get another entry there. And then if you connect with me and schedule a virtual session, you'll get 5 entries into the drawing. And we're going to do this each month. So every month starts a new drawing. So more on that in a little bit. So anyway, here I am with my little friend Tootsie. This is a foot model, and she is amazing. We've got 2 of these each, obviously. This is one with, it's just a model without skin, but this shows you the complexities of the lower leg, the ankle, the foot, the toes, and then the bottom of the foot. This is the plantar aspect of the foot. This thing right here is the plantar fascia. This is a connective tissue. It's technically a ligament that goes from your heel to the ball of your foot, and it helps you to distribute forces through the foot. It helps you to support your arch, and it's just really an amazing thing. It kind of holds everything in place underneath your foot. So if you take that away, you'll see underneath there are all these different layers of muscles. So this goes to our toes. You can see veins and arteries and nerves that are underneath there. So we have a lot of different layers of muscles. I've done this before on these videos. I'm not going to put her back together, but we want to make sure all of these muscles are functioning well in order for the plantar fascia to just be able to be an extra shock absorber. Sometimes if you come too hard down onto your foot, you can actually have some tears in that plantar fascia. So our plantar is the bottom of the foot, the fascia is the connective tissue, and when it's fasciitis, that means that the itis means inflammation. So that means that something's irritated, it's swollen, it's painful. So this can cause a lot of problems for people. A lot of people have, when they have plantar fasciitis, they have trouble walking, they have trouble running, obviously, even standing to cook in the kitchen or to even stand to brush your teeth can be uncomfortable. A lot of people will notice issues with just getting out of bed too and walking for the first time each day after they've been pointed, their feet have been pointed all day, or excuse me, all night while they're sleeping. Also, getting up from a chair. If you've been sitting for a while and then you stand up, you might notice a little bit more pressure on that plantar fascia and some more pain there. So the solutions, yes, I said that right, solutions to plantar fasciitis can be broken down into some short-term symptom management solutions, and then also there are long-term solutions. So for symptom management, you can use ice or heat depending on what feels best to you. This one isn't frozen, but you can use a frozen water bottle and just roll the foot, on a water bottle on the floor. You can also take a tennis ball, and this one's nice. It's cut in half so that it can stay flat, and you can gently massage the foot by pressing it down into the ball when it's on the floor. There are all sorts of different shoe inserts that will allow some cushioning so that you can take some of the pressure off of the plantar fascia. and just feels more comfortable. There are socks that you can put on that give you a little more compression around the middle part of the foot. Um, but one of the things that I noticed in all of the research that I've done on plantar fasciitis, hello, got to say it the right way, is there are all these recommendations to stretch. And I know that this may sound weird because I'm a PT, but I don't really advocate stretching for most people. We can talk about that in another Facebook Live. But the best thing I think to do, so here's my short-term solution. It would be use the muscles that are on top of the foot to reach those toes towards your nose. So lift the toes up towards your nose. And as you lift the toes towards your nose, you're going to get a stretch on the back of the fascia, or on the actual fascia. So instead of hanging your heel off the edge of a step and yanking on those tissues, doing something that's going to re-educate the whole foot in general is going to be a much better solution than yanking on the sore, tight, irritated stuff. So we want to avoid stretching if we can, but really raise those toes towards your nose. That's the biggest piece of advice I can give you without knowing anything else about your body. So those are all short-term solutions. Those are targeting pain at the site of the foot. Well, as you know, Tootsie is on the bottom of our entire body. So the plantar fascia is not only helping support the foot itself, but is really supporting the entire weight of your body. So in order to find a long-term solution, you really have to figure out where is the source of this issue. Did the plantar fascia get irritated right on its own down here from some sort of trauma to the foot, or was this something that has come on from a long-term, long-standing weakness up in the ankle muscles, or up in the knee, or up in the hip, or the back, or the opposite shoulder? Who knows? Our body is all one unit. Yes, we're divided up into parts for learning purposes, but we all work together. So we want to make sure that what we feel down in the foot isn't a red flag for something else in the body it's basically trying to get our attention somehow, and the foot is the one where you feel it. So we want to make sure that if it's not just a problem in the foot, that we address the muscle imbalances throughout the body. So you can do that with your local muscle specialist. If you're here in the Brookfield, Milwaukee area, I'm happy to help you either virtually right now, or eventually we can talk about how it works to come into my office. So the other thing I wanted to mention is that sometimes people have plantar fasciitis on one foot, and other times they have it on both feet. So if it's one foot, a lot of times there is a little more likelihood that there was a trauma to that one side. But if it's both of your feet, I would venture to guess that there is a problem up a little higher in the body than just at the feet. So long-term solution is find the source. And to find that source, you probably will need a skilled professional to help you discover where is this coming from. So thank you for watching. Again, as I mentioned at the beginning, if you want to enter, oh, hi, Mom. Mom's watching. Thanks, Mom. If you want to enter to potentially win one of my prizes, I have a book that I'm going to be giving away this month. Next month in May, I'm going to be doing a drawing for a free virtual session. But if you like my 1212 Bodyworks Facebook page, you'll get an entry. If you comment for me here on this video, you'll get an entry. If you share this video with friends or family on your Facebook page, you get 3 entries. And then if you connect with me directly and schedule your virtual session, that would be 5 entries. So thank you again for watching. Stay tuned. Next week, I'm going to go on at 2 for the Toesday tip at 2. I have a client coming at 2 today, so I couldn't do it then. But next week is the 21st. I'm going to be talking about heel spur helpers. So it's similar to plantar fasciitis, but I've got a couple of other things I want to share. And then on the 28th, we're going to talk about toe pain relievers. And then that's the day I'm going to do the drawing. So you still have a chance today, and then next Tuesday, and then we'll do our drawing on the live video on the 28th. So hope you all are doing well and taking good care of yourselves, staying healthy and happy. And I will look forward to seeing you next Tuesday. Take care.